Coming to you live from Craftiques Mall at 6571 Bandera Road in the heart of Leon Valley in San Antonio, Texas. My name is Yvonne.
And my name is Ileana, and welcome to our Back to School Special Part 2 of Retail to Go.
Located at 6571 Bandera Road in San Antonio, Texas.
Our phone number is 210-523-0232, and our store hours are Monday through Saturdays 10 to 6 p.m. and Sundays 12 to 6 p.m. Today we are located at our very first Craftiques location in the heart of Leon Valley.
And this is such a wonderful location because each store has its own shopping experience. So the first thing that I would like to show you is this beautiful rocket that it is specific to this store. I love it because it was decorated and set for our show Retail to Go for Back to School Part 2. So the first thing that I would like to show is the Teacher's Corner, which is this beautiful apple. It would be a perfect welcome gift for any teacher, for a student who's going to be coming in and wants to, tell the teacher how thankful that they are that they're going back to school. So this is a perfect gift. And also, I would love to show these little blocks, A, B, C, D, D. Oh, I was going to go on, but it stops at D. A, B, C, D. And so this is a perfect little beautiful rocket, what they call here at Craftiques Mall, and decorated specifically for our show Retail to Go Back to School Part Number 2.
And one more thing I'd love to mention about our Craftiques stores, we have some events coming up for the remaining month of August. So here at this Bandera location, we have a card making class on the 29th, as well as at our location on Northwest Military, we have 2 card making classes, one this upcoming Tuesday, the 17th, as well as on the 31st.
Great, that sounds wonderful.
I love that. So now one more thing we wanted to mention for tonight's show. We have a special giveaway for tonight's show. We're going to be giving out a few hints tonight for one of our surprise baskets. Now this basket is so graciously made by our team here, and it's such a beautiful basket. So now the premise of this, in order to win this basket, is tonight you have to answer the special question. Throughout the show we will give you a few hints. Yvonne, what's the question for tonight?
Well, I believe we talked about it. We talked about something specific to teachers in our last show. So it was our Back to School Part 1, and we mentioned it, and it had specifically to do with teachers and a symbol that was used for teachers a lot. And so I guess, let's play it like Jeopardy. So if they can remember what the symbol was that was used for teachers, then please mark that in the comments section. So, for example, when we go throughout the booths, we're going to be giving you some specific examples of what we're talking about, but we're not actually going to say that word. And so if you realize what that word is or it comes to remembering, then mark it down in the comments section, and the first person who remembers what we are talking about will be winning this beautiful, wonderful basket.
Yes, and now in this basket we have amazing back to school items for teachers and students as well. We have some welcome signs, some goggles for a science class, we have some markers, some pencils, and some pens. Always amazing to have some writing utensils, as well as some books in the back and some magnet letters for those elementary school kids as well.
Yeah, so that makes it ready for everybody going back to school.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to this tea section that we have right here. Although this location does not have a garden tea lounge, this location does have a variety of teas as well as we have a tea section in the back, which we'll run through later on tonight. So now we do want to give a brief description as to how tonight's show is going to work. If you do see an item that we mentioned tonight, go ahead and comment sold with a brief description of that item, as well as that item will be held for 24 hours, and then after 24 hours, the item will be subject to change to its original price.
Yes, and I love this booth that we are showing right here, and as you can see, this booth has a lot of specific items that would be perfect for back to school. And we also want to mention that we accept all major credit cards over the phone, and any large items we do ask that you provide your own personal help for loading your car. And one of those examples could be this beautiful a filing cabinet that we have here for sale. Now this is dealer number 02225, and it's $36 firm, but this is a perfect item for teachers who may want to put items to store. So as you can see, it's redone. It looks beautiful on the inside. It's nice and small and compact. It can go into a student's room or it can go into a teacher's room. And right next to it, we have a beautiful little set for elementary teachers who will be starting, and kids who are not, pint size. And this is for, I believe it's $32 firm. So these prices are firm. And once again, if you come into either one of our stores and you see firm, that means that even if there is a sale running on, that item is not for sale. So this is our first deal that we are going to be showing, this beautiful booth with all these wonderful items here for back to school. And so we're going to be starting going through our store.
Alrighty. So now we want to mention our very first hint of tonight's show for that giveaway basket that we mentioned at the beginning of our show. So what's an item that was given to teachers as a form of gratitude? If you can remember that item, you'll go ahead and win that basket. Go ahead and comment that one phrase at the bottom, that one word at the bottom of in the comment section, and we'll go ahead and save that basket for you. So now we did want to walk through our store. We have some amazing items here with beautiful decorations. We have a lot of 4th of July decorations up there, some St. Patrick's Day. As you know, teachers love decorating their classrooms for every holiday. We love decoration. So here we also have some beautiful little lanyards for teachers as well as college students who need to just kind of have their wallet on the go, or if they need their lanyard on the go for school access, whatever you may need, there's some beautiful lanyards here in our main aisle. So now as we keep walking through the store, you'll see that there's a variety of decorations. We have some frames as well if you'd like to focus on, if you want to maybe add some pictures on the first day back to school. If you have some friends and you're moving into college and you have some frames you want to put up, we have that here as well. As we keep walking through our store, we have some beautiful DIY bags here over here. Now these bags are beautiful. They have pretty much anything you could think of in any kind of design. And as we move on, here we are at our craft booth.
Yes, and we're at our craft booth, and I want to show all these nice items that we have here. So once again, for elementary teachers or teachers who are doing art projects, this booth here has all these items that teachers can come in and they can get. We have stamping items here. For example, you can see this huge bag of stamps. This is dealer 0304. It's $25, and it has an amazing amount of stamps and all different kinds of stamps. And this booth has 3 bags of stamps and so many different items. We have magazines, we have different colors papers that teachers will need and use throughout the year. So if you see something that you like, once again, let us know. We can tell you how much that item is, and we can hold it for you for 24 hours. So as you're seeing everything here in this booth and throughout our store, we would also like to let you have a little quote. So Oprah Winfrey said, education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. So thank you, Oprah Winfrey, for that wonderful quote. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go walking through a little bit of our store so you can see all the items that you have here. So for example, in this booth right here, you can see we have some fun lunch boxes because of course students need to eat. They need to take their food, and how fun would it be for them to take their lunches in those beautiful fun boxes there. And we're going to continue going throughout our store, and if you see something you like, please let us know. Our dealers have prepared a great amount for everybody to come in and have a great time. And we're here with Ileana.
Alrighty, so now we're moving on to our booth number 25. Now this booth is one of my favorites because it has everything DIY you could think of. They have outdone themselves with these designs. Some beautiful jean bags. What a great way to repurpose some old jeans and to make it into something so much better. That's why we love Craftiques. You can always find a nice DIY project. They have amazing bags for some local universities as well as some other universities here in Texas and popular ones here in Texas as well. So now the unique thing about this booth is that she also does custom items. This vendor's name is Marsha, and if you would like to contact her, it's 210-232-2651. Alrighty, so now Yvonne, would you like to mention some other booths over there?
Yes, I have this beautiful booth that's right next to it, and what I loved about this booth, I have to say, is it has these fun phrases. Read the book, help the teacher, a girl can. Now these are so fun because, of course, these were put a long time ago, which I remember in school. But look at these great chairs that they have, all these fun chairs. Now this is dealer number 7, and these, well, the tea towel is $7.99, and then they have these fun chairs here that any student could use, right? If a teacher needed one, extra seating, and they're $140 for all of them. So those wonderful looking, beautiful chairs, antique looking chairs, specifically found in this booth, and they have these fun books and puzzles. So this is a really nice booth that is set up for back to school. Beautiful booth. And as you can see, we're going to be continuing walking through this beautiful store that we have here. I would like to point out a few other things. As I mentioned earlier, a lot of times teachers need books and they need magazines for students who are going to be cutting things out, for scrapbooking, for art projects. So you can see here all these fun magazines that they have, and they're so reasonably priced. $2.99 for a magazine. If you get a magazine in a store, they're so at any of the major stores, they're so kind of pricey. But for students who need fun things, who need to do homework at home, you can collect all these different items here. And once again, as we are going through our store, you're going to be seeing all the wonderful items. Here is a beautiful bookcase, ABC, for storage items for things that you need.
So this booth right here has a variety of books. I remember as a kid, I loved reading corners inside of classrooms. So teachers, if you're looking for a reading corner, this is a great place to come. Look at all these amazing books with many different genres for many different ages as well. These are nice, good, thick books. So they definitely are a lot more for those older kids who are ready to start reading those big chapters, as well as we have some little kid books down there, as well as some jungle animals and some movies. I know that a lot of teachers love to play movies for kids to kind of increase learning and just kind of engage students more. So these are some great movies we can also have here at Craftiques as well. Now, one quote I did want to mention, this is a quote by Abraham Lincoln: "All I have learned from books." So if you would like to purchase a book, go ahead and come down to Craftiques. And this is a great little end cap right here. So now, Yvonne?
Yes, and I also want to stop at this booth that we have right here in the way. And I like to keep stopping at these booths here because, first of all, Craftiques items are very well priced. And like I always say, we don't want to break the budget. We want to stay within our reasonable price items that we have. So this booth here has all kinds of different colored paper. And as you can see, this is going to be dealer 8106. All these beautiful, wonderful items that you can use. Stickers, the different colored paper. And we're going to be meeting up with Ileana in just a minute. But as we look through all the booths, if there's something that you see that you like, please let us know so that way we can put it aside for you. Okay, and one of the items that I would love to see, which is very in style right now, lemons seem to be making a comeback in the decorating world. And as you can see, there's all different kinds of lemons. This is a lemon jar. I've seen lemon trees. So this booth has some beautiful items. This is dealer 8125. And as you can see, tags here for $4.99. These gorgeous little Coke bottles. Look how cute that is for a little student. So beautiful. Many different items, handkerchiefs. So many things to choose from. And we're meeting up with Ileana again, who's going to show us something else.
Alrighty, so here we are at booth 1955. Now this booth has so many trinkets to decorate a classroom. If you just want some nice little trinkets for your new apartment, if you're a college student, or if you're a teacher as well. We have a variety of items here. We have some beautiful little ABCs back up there. We have some Brave signs right here if you want to add that to a nice little decorative corner. As well, there's a variety of little toys here for children. If you run a preschool, if you happen to go to preschool and you want to send your kids with some toys. She has some really cute items here. Such a variety and such a selection here, pretty much for anyone. She has some wallets for some older kids. She even has some tiny little signs for some younger kids and some cute little toys for younger kids as well. What a variety in this booth. If you do want to come down to this booth, it's 1955. Now, one thing I would like to mention is that we do have a winner for tonight's basket. Now, we won't be mentioning any more hints, but tonight's winner will be mentioned at the end of the show. So congrats to you, you know who you are. All right, so now we're going to be moving on to one of our next booths. So this booth in particular, I really like as well. Same thing with the variety for children of all of different ages, for small children as well. As we keep walking here, we have Yvonne over here.
Yes, and as we were talking earlier about elementary students, we were talking about kids who are starting back to school in the younger grades, but we don't want to forget about the college students who are going to be moving to their own apartments, students who are going to be moving into dorms. So as you can see, we have all these decorations here too that would be great for students. But as we're moving forward into our store further on, we have some wonderful items. For example, we have this gorgeous antique desk right here. It is a fair price. It is $135, and it is a beautiful antique desk. And it makes a great storage item. So $135 is so reasonable. So come on down to Craftiques Mall. Look at this beautiful item, how they've decorated, how you can put it in. And $135, like I said, is so reasonable. So we are mentioning a lot of our college students now. Students are going to be moving into dorms. We have all this beautiful glassware, all these beautiful plates. These are so nice for our students. We don't want to send our students back with just anything. Here is a plate for $5, dealer $85.79, as you can see. So it's so authentic. It's so great to send your student back with things that are nice, practical, and also out of the ordinary. So as we come down here, we're going to be looking at all these different items that we have here. Oh yeah, you want to show anything?
Yes, I actually really wanted to show this corner over here. This is a beautiful corner, beautiful farmhouse style corner. If you have some students going into college, we know that these are a lot of neutral colors in this booth. Some beautiful lamps as well. A white always matches with any theme in a room, black, blue, or pink, whatever color you can think of. So this is a great place to come and find those simple pieces with neutral colors that can match in any room. This booth in particular has amazing little pieces for a kitchen. Now this is perfect for a college student because if you want to store your sugars, your flours, any sort of baking supplies, just to kind of enjoy a college night. As well as we have some beautiful blankets over here. Now this blanket is very cute as well. We know a lot of kids right now are really into that boho style, so this is a perfect booth to come for that. As well as we have another booth back here. Now this booth back here has a lot of that same farmhouse style, but such a different variety. This is a beautiful booth as well, and they have some fall decor right there, that beautiful fall decor to just kind of spice up your apartment. As well as these beautiful pieces right here. I know that a lot of people like to put pine cones in here for the holidays, if you want to also add some pumpkins for that fall holidays coming up as well. This jar is $16.95 at booth 61421, and then the larger one is $19.95. So if you would like to purchase those items, go ahead and leave a brief description of those items, and then we will hold them for you for 24 hours. After 24 hours, the price is subject to change. So now as we keep moving through our store, we actually have a quote, don't we?
Yes, I have a quote, and this is from Nelson Mandela, and he says, "Education is the most powerful weapon or you can use to change the world." So thank you, Mr. Mandela, for saying that wonderful quote. Once again, education is the most powerful weapon which we can use to change the world. And God knows we can all change a little bit of things to make things better.
We can. Alrighty, so as we keep walking through our store, you'll continue to see so many items to decorate food, to decorate your own apartment, your home, whatever the case may be, to decorate a classroom. This booth right here has some beautiful stuffed animals. We know a lot of kids are going to pre-K and stuff like that, so that's a perfect thing to kind of purchase for those kids as well.
We're going to show this great booth that I love. And what I love about this booth, I showed you something for men and males. So I want to show you something for a girl's room. Young girl, little girl, older woman. This beautiful vanity set, as you can see, it is decorated in purple. I love the colors. I love the table and the little chair. Now, each one of them is sold separately, and this is going to be dealer 771. It is a lavender wicker mirror. The mirror is $25, and the little table is $75. You can get these two pieces for $100. And everybody knows that a girl, a lady, and even a guy, you could paint it, do a little DIY, put it in their room, and it would be perfect. It's small, it's compact, they can fit that in their car. It's perfect just to go there. And of course it does have a little stool too. And the little stool is $15. So everything you see here, $25, $75, and $15. You can get all three pieces for $115. Now that is a steal.
Here, this location on Bandera does not have a tea lounge, but this location does still have our unique teaware that you would find in our tea lounge as well. So here we have all of our teapots. We have the larger teapots that we actually don't have at our tea lounge over there. So if you would like to come down here, you can find some unique pieces as well from our teaware collection, and you can also purchase some teas. I wanted to mention about our tea section right here is that tea is actually really great for back to school. If you didn't know, it actually improves your cognitive function. A lot of the herbs that are inside of teas are great for stimulating and clarifying properties. So these are some great teas that you can purchase, like we showed you guys up in the front. There's some great items that you can purchase to help your student go back to school, kind of use a different alternative other than an energy drink or some coffee. So what a great alternative that we offer here at Craftiques. Alrighty?
I think that's great. Okay, so we have teas right at the front here, and of course we have our beautiful tea garden at our Northwest Military location, and it's so beneficial, right, to help you think. And of course, everybody wants to do good with schools coming back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, and so I have one last quote for us today. So this is our last quote, and it's from Confucius, and it says, "Education breeds confidence, confidence breeds hope, and hope brings peace." So that is such a wonderful way to think about school. We want to have peace, we want to have confidence, and we want to have hope.
That's amazing.
And it is. And you know what? What's so great about it is our Craftiques Mall is that it has so many things that appeals to so many people. We've talked about teachers, we've talked about students, all different ages, colleges, right? We have a wonderful gift basket. And we want to, once again, we want to thank all of our teachers who are going back, cafeteria staff, principals, everybody who's going back. Thank you so much for helping our students. Thank you for helping doing all the things that you do. We are so grateful to you. I don't know what else to say because we just do an amazing job. And as we start the school year, we hope that you have peace in your classrooms and that you're safe out there, and it's a good school year. It's just starting.
So one more thing we wanted to mention just before we close out our show is just a few little things. So actually at our location on Northwest Military, which is located at 2375 Northwest Military, that location is currently hiring in our tea lounge and in our front store. So if you would like to go ahead and ask for an application, go ahead and call our second location at 210-541-9960 for an application and potentially for an interview to join the Craftiques family.
Oh, and we love being in the Craftiques.
We love being in the Craftiques family. It's so much fun here. We'd love to have a great person out there who views our show and enjoys our show just as much as we do.
That's right, and you get to look at everything in our beautiful Craftiques Mall.
Yes, you get to shop all the time.
You get to shop and look at it and get excited. It's just wonderful.
Yeah. So now one more final thing is we want to extend a humongous thank you to all of our Craftiques to our entire Craftiques family, our associates here at Bandera, as well as our associates in Northwest Military, and our Tea Lounge associates. You guys make this store run super smoothly, and we greatly appreciate it as well. We'd love to extend another thank you to all of our customers who have been complying with our mask mandate. We know that it was a huge change from July to August, but we really did want to just increase safety for our customers and our associates as well. So we really appreciate your compliance on that. And just one quick mention, we do require masks at both of our locations as well as in our tea lounge. Welcome to Craftiques Mall and Garden Tea Lounge, located here at 2375 Northwest Military Highway here in San Antonio, Texas.
And here at Craftiques Mall, where you can find antiques, collectibles, and much more.
So be sure to join us here at Craftiques Mall and Garden Tea Lounge. See you then.
Welcome to the Garden Tea Lounge, located inside the Craftiques Mall on 2375 Northwest Military Highway in San Antonio, Texas. We are now open for dining by reservation only with a 24-hour notice. We also have available curbside and pickup. And as always, we can't wait to serve you. And welcome back. As we close out tonight's show, we ask you guys to join us in 2 weeks on Sunday at 7 p.m. Central Time, where we'll be bringing you more items and more information about both of our Craftiques stores. My name is Ileana.
And I'm Yvonne.
And see you in 2 weeks.